everyone, my name is Lucy and I'm 10 years old. Today I'm going to tell you about Activity Time Lesson 103. Now, we will learn about force and movement in science today. Pages 102, 120 to 124. Now, let's read the vocabulary with me. Force, gravity. One more time. Force, gravity. Okay? Now, let's go on with our lesson today. Force and movement. God created a world of movement. If you look around you, you can see many things moving. How do things move? Things move because of force. Force is a push or pull of an object to move it. How do forces make things move? Air pushes against the sides of balloons, balls, and bubbles to make them float or bounce. The push of the air is a force. Well, there are many examples of force, but the important it is the need a little bit of force or many force. For example, when you blow up a balloon, it is so many force, right? But when you blow a bubble, a little bit force, because the bubble is very light, so it can float out, and the force will halve it down. The gravity will, for example, it is up, bubble is up, and then the gravity makes it down to the ground. Wind is moving air. Wind pushes on the windmill blades to make them move. The push of the wind is a force. The force of the wind can move the branches and leaves in the tree. It can move leaves across the yard. It can also move your hair and your clothes. Moving water can carry down a river. Is the push of running water also a force? You cannot see a force, but you can see the work it does. You can see the force that I blow the bubbles, or I blow up a balloon, right? That means that you can't see force, but you can see how work it does after force does. Pull. Finish this. Finish this one, right? Pull. Pull. Sometimes when we need to move something, we pull it. Pull is a kind of push. Push is that too. But we will learn in the last of this lesson. Wheels are a big help, but the wheels by themselves cannot make a wagon go. It needs to be pulled. A sled can be pulled across the snow. A truck can pull a trailer. A horse can pull a wagon. To row a boat, you must pull on the oars. For example, you put it this. So the canoe or boat can move. Now let's turn to the next page and learn about gravity. What happens after you throw a ball up into the air? It comes back down. But what makes it Gravity makes an apple fall down off a tree instead of fly up in the sky. Oh, I see the be a scientist. This will you will do with your on-site teacher. Now, last one, push. You already want to push, right? Not yet. Now it's a meaning. Sorry. Of push. Sometimes when we need to move something, we push it. Pushing is another kind of force. Like pull, but it is opposite of pull. For example, pull is we took a thing, pull into near you, but push it out first, like that. You can push a chair across the room. You can apply force to a lawn mower by pushing it up. Your mother pushes a grocery cart through the store. When you pedal your bicycle, you are applying force to the pedals as you push with your feet. Now, we'll finish the push and finish our lesson today. For students watching at home, you do this. You remember on page 124 and do the Be a Scientist on page 125.